Please welcome back to another noticing. Oh, sorry for that. We'll play with the light, me and Mother Nature, as the sun is moving around. And I'm here with another perfectly imperfect video, uh, in a with an intent of allowing us to see what our attachment is to the messenger. My the idea is, even as we notice what we notice, it requires a tuning inward. And if our eyes are taking in information of somebody else, I learned this really well after a concussion. That's why I look away so much, is because then my brain isn't taking in all that information of me that it doesn't even need. So I'm often looking to a wall that's blank, or I look outside in nature. I'll look up at the sky or something. So notice what we notice about requiring a speaker to look a certain way. Let's notice. No judgment, with curiosity and compassion, and without judgment of good or bad or right or wrong or left or right or up or down. Only noticing. Okay, so now I went there, and this happened last time where I forgot what I was going to talk about. I didn't write it down. Let me pause. This is what happens sometimes in real life when we're having important uh, opportunities, really. Oh, what was I noticing? Oh, shoot. Hmm. Let me think here. It was something I'd said in one of the videos that I'd noticed. Well, okay, I can talk about one related to another food one. Isn't that interesting, this pattern of food that's coming up? Isn't that interesting? Okay, I'm trying to block out that light. Okay, so this was one where I really noticed that celebrating like a tiny little trajectory change, like what a difference it did actually make uh, after a while. So the situation was, I was driving to the farm from my house in the cities, and so it was about a little over an hour and 15. And so I would always stop at the gas station on the way out of town, and then I'd go in and wash my hands after doing gas, and just happened to get another pound bag of licorice. And I noticed that many times when I got to the farm, I'd eaten the whole entire bag. And then I hid the bag, and so that he didn't know I'd eaten the whole pound of licorice before dinner. And I wasn't hungry, but of course I'd have to eat because, you know, or else I'd have to lie. Said I ate a late lunch. Sometimes I do eat a late lunch, but in this case, I don't remember what I did actually. Interesting. So what I did notice was the next time when I got to the farm, I noticed I had one piece of licorice left. And I like did this weird little celebration, like, ooh, look at that. I have one piece of licorice left. Like, yay. I didn't eat the whole bag. Like, seriously joking about it and making fun of it, instead of feeling like this pit in my stomach, like, oh my God, you're this effing loser. You don't even like that stuff, really? And you eat the whole bag, like that kind of thing. So celebrating that I noticed that I didn't actually eat the whole bag. I have one piece left. Like, it made me laugh. It made me not feel quite as heavy. Sorry about the light. So with an invitation to notice. So then the next time I noticed, I had like a few more pieces. And then the next time I noticed, I had a few more pieces. And then what I noticed was um, that I wasn't always buying it. And I wasn't like trying not to buy it. I just didn't buy it. And then eventually I quit buying it. Once in a while I'll buy up now. And I notice when I get a kind that I actually don't like. Isn't that interesting? I don't know what that one's about yet. Oh, I just thought of the other one. The brilliance in our binges related to what we watch. Okay, so that's going to be my next video. Anyway, wrapping this one up with curious, like noticing what we notice without judgment, only with curiosity, like, isn't that interesting? And then noticing the patterns at play in time. And then sometimes the patterns, they shift because noticing creates a space for a new pattern to show up without us having to do anything, unless we want to, and that's perfectly wonderful. But there's no forcing, like only noticing. All right, celebrating all your noticings and share your noticings if you feel comfortable. No pressure ever, ever, ever to share what doesn't feel comfortable. So that's really, really important. And if you can share little ones, keep identities protected, confidential. That's wonderful. And because I notice I learned so much from what other people share. Like it totally amplifies my noticing. So celebrating all noticings, and again, no pressure ever to share that you notice for yourself is that's awesome. Okay, have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.